he had this other side, which I never liked. He smokes.
Okay.
He drinks. And these two habits wasn't his own making still. So even that I was like being crossed over it, I later find out that he wasn't the one that went into it by himself. He was manipulated into it to keep women off him. The last sex we had, he was in tears when he asked me again how old I was. And I told him, I'm going to be 35 now by June. And that was March. As if they've told him, you are leaving by the end of March. So the next thing was just, he started crying. He said, why are you crying? What is the problem? He said, nothing. He kept it away. I said, well, whatever it is, are you scared of me?
Welcome home. Two hearts, one journey through sunshine and the rain. Years of memories woven tight, joy and hidden pain. But every chapter made them stronger than before. Hand in hand they found a way to love each other more. This is the couple's tale, where love unfolds again. Stories that heal, stories that teach, hope in every word they speak. Sit close, lean in and listen well. This is the place where true love dwells.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another exciting episode of your favorite program, Couples Tent. And I'm still your host, Brother Joseph. If you're just joining us or you're just tuning in for the first time, this is Couples Tent. And what is Couples Tent? Couples Tent is a ministry dedicated to promote marital value and supporting family mental health. So it's an opportunity or a forum that we use to sell out some information, vital information about marriage, and also try as much as we can to cancel some negative narrative about marriage. But there are so many negative narrative out there concerning marriage. So this is another opportunity, a platform that we use to see how we can actually correct some of that. So if you're just joining us for the first time, you are welcome once again. Follow us, like us, comment, and subscribe at least to get notifications on our new videos. You're welcome. I'm still your host, Brother Joseph. Thank you for joining us today. All right. Today promised to be a very exciting day. I have a very wonderful guest in the house, which I will be introducing to us, or she'll be introducing herself anytime soon. So it promises to be a very exciting episode. I promise you, don't go far from your TV or your device, whatever device you are using, because you're going to enjoy this wonderful episode. Join me as I welcome to our platform today, Mrs. Mary Oluwajinmi. Did I get that name right?
Yes, Oluwajinmi.
Oluwajinmi. Okay. Please introduce yourself. I mean, let's know your name. Let me be sure I pronounce it very well. You know, your profession and perhaps your marital status.
Right. Good evening or good day, whatever time you're watching us right now. I'm Mrs. Oluwajinmi Peters. I'm a widow. I married in 1992 to 2006. That is 15 years thereabout, with 3 children. So I enjoyed marriage just as I put it in my mind before I married. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm an educationist.
Okay, because I wanted to ask you. You didn't tell us your profession.
Okay.
And you just
I'm a teacher by profession.
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. How long were you married? How long was your marriage?
15 years thereabout.
15 years.
Yeah.
15 years. So you've been a widow now for how many years?
Getting to 20, so
Getting to
almost 20 now.
almost 20 years now. Really? You've been a widow now, getting to 20 years.
Yes.
Wow.
I was a widow before I clocked my 35. I think some months before I clocked my 35, 50 year.
You were a widow before you clocked
My 35th.
35th.
Yeah.
So, how old were you when you got married?
I was 19 plus.
19. Interesting. I used to believe the women at that age don't really know or have enough knowledge about marriage. So how come you getting married at that early age? Were you knowledgeable enough about marriage, or they told you they matchmake you? I don't
Sort of. No, there was a toast, there was a matchmaking,
Okay.
a reference. Go for her. This is a wife material.
Interesting.
Other ones are fake. And funny enough, the person that made the reference was really, really sort of engaged to the person, but not really engaged to him. He thought he was engaged to her, but she used him to cover up from other men, disturbing her. Meanwhile, she was engaged to another person that was in school, far away. So we were all family friends, and she was the one that recommended that he should go after me. And then I was just like, no, I can't do that. But I tried, because they don't try, number one. But then the relationship of family, friends, and whatsoever made me to succumb to the love, just like friendship like that. Yes.
The person that recommended the man to you, she was actually in a relationship with the man.
Not assumed relationship.
Assumed relationship.
Because she was just using him as a covering.
Okay, she was actually using the man as a
covering from other office.
From other men.
Yes, because of they were all colleagues in that work.
Okay.
So that they will not punish her.
Okay.
They won't deprive her of some entitlements.
Oh, I see. I see. So you married at the age of 19.
Let's say 20.
Let's say 20. Okay, 20 years.
That was my 28 years.
So the man in question actually proposed, or it was just based on the matchmaking thing?
From the matchmaking, you had to propose now.
Okay, now propose.
Yeah.
Was it an official proposal, or is there some ceremonial proposal that's some
join, because it wasn't that easy for him.
Okay.
To even like for how long he has been with the girl, the lady, and for her to just turn him off.
Off just like that.
And then the connection, recommending me for him again. And it wasn't down on him. Is it a joke or is it drama or whatever? But he just had to play his way. So it's okay. She's also good. And they happen to be the same tribe. I'm the non-tribe now.
Okay.
From there.
Okay, they are from.
They are from Yoruba.
They are from Yoruba, and you are from.
I'm from Benue State.
You're from Benue State.
Yes.
Okay, which means your husband actually a Yoruba man. Why you are?
I'm from Benue.
Benue.
So you just had to for she to be a nice person. This why she could also recommend me to him. It means she has already seen me very well, and he himself already know who I was. Because we're all family friends. And it never down to us that we will ever get married.
Wow.
So,
wow, interesting. So, wasn't there a challenge looking at the different tribe, Yoruba and Benue? I mean, the rights thing, traditional thing, in-law thing, was there no challenge before the marriage itself or during the marriage itself?
There was challenge. Right, initially I was the one taking up the challenge because I didn't want to go outside my tribe. One, having been the one that I grew up in Lagos, I've seen some Yoruba styles of living, and again, secondly, I don't know how my parents will want to take it. So, being the first daughter in my family, they will not want me to go out, something like that, marrying a non-tribe. Aside that, myself, I was just like, how will I be able to meet up with Yoruba flamboyant lifestyle and style and some kind of lifestyle? I'm going to learn a new tradition.
Exactly.
So, but funny enough, after saying yes, I was down with him. I was just like, maybe my father would just say no and then it should just be the end.
But he didn't say no.
He didn't say no. He said that this man is a good man. The man had been assisting him for long without knowing me. Without knowing that he's my father. And through him, he has assisted many of his friends, neighbors. Everybody talked good about him. So me coming in, and everybody like, you must marry this man, though. We've been looking for somebody that will give him as a wife. I said, he's not so say I'm the one that he was not saying no to this man. I said, okay, no problem. He's a kind person, he's handsome, he's the kind of person I like to. I don't mind the marriage.
Okay.
So it's fluid.
Okay, so but do you think you guys actually, or you got to know him better before the marriage itself, or you think you actually start knowing him after the marriage?
I think I would say after the marriage, I started knowing him better.
Okay.
Because I would say that there are some things I never saw before getting married. And they were all unveiling itself because of marriage, and that is the other side of life that I never prepared for, and I said I don't even like anybody with such kind of things.
How was the marriage?
It was
wow,
fine.
That's a decade and 5 years. So how was it?
It was great. He's a marriage that I still look up to. Because he's like a father, a good friend. He exposed me to a lot of things I don't even know from my own parent too. So he was a friend. I'm not the type that have boyfriend like that, because I select my friends. So, and I don't want a relationship whereby today you drop me for another person or one issue for. So I just kept myself that. When when I'm due for marriage, let me just go into it. And I have my intake, what I can take. But then, you don't just conclude like that.
Yeah.
So actually, he had this other side, which I never liked. He smokes.
Okay.
He drinks. And these two habits wasn't his own making still. So even that I was like being crossed over it, I later find out that he wasn't the one that went into it by himself. He was manipulated into it to keep women off him.
Smoking and drinking to keep women off him.
Yes. So I realized that the person that did it actually confessed. So I had to take it off from my mind that it's not going to be a challenge. And I walked towards it and he had to stop. He had to stop. Because it was not, since it wasn't ordinary. And I told him, I hope you know that it's not. He didn't, even himself, he didn't know. He only found himself taking. And the cigarette is just like 2 sticks of cigarette. Turns him off. He doesn't smoke in their hand. Even the alcohol, just a bottle or 2, we turn him upside down. So those are little things they've done to him in the sense that he should not get married. He really stayed without getting married for some years because he was a widower. He didn't enjoy his marriage at all. Just 1 year before the wife died, and since then he didn't know what came up. So he just mentally he doesn't want to keep any woman again, so that he will not see what happened to the first wife. Because how did I know? I lost my first pregnancy. Then the second pregnancy was I pregnant? No, I wasn't pregnant. So the first pregnancy I had, after the miscarriage, 2 weeks later that I took myself just for checkup. Before I would see the doctor, I started bleeding. So I went on coma from that 8 till 6, 7 in the evening. I didn't get myself. When they were still checking, I was still bleeding. I could not see very well. So all I was just hearing faintly in my ear was, don't let her die like my first wife. So, am I really going to die? But he never told me any story behind the first wife. So I just look at it and say, well, I will not die. It's a marriage that God has ordained. I will not die. I was just saying that to my spirit until they rushed me to teaching hospital. From there to a private hospital, and then after 2 days I got myself. Funny enough, it was after 3-4 years that somebody now confessed and said she was the one that actually did him like that. She confessed to me.
As in did him, as in making him to be drinking and smoking.
Yes, so that any woman will not like him, to want to live with him.
Wow.
And if they must leave, he will get drunk to fight her, and then she will go.
A female or a male?
A female.
And who is she to him? A kind of relative or just a side chick or a friend?
He's a mother.
A mother.
A mother.
I wanted asking, did you get to know that he was a widower before you married him, or you got to know later?
No, I knew before.
Okay, you knew he was a widower?
Yes.
Okay.
Because of the childhood that was with him.
Okay.
So actually the boy was just like he wanted me instead of the other ones, and he wants younger ones. But I just kept pushing him away that he should not worry. Funny enough, everything boiled down to his own taste.
So the smoking and drinking thing, does it now make him abusive, or was he able to control himself when it comes to you? Because sometimes from other people's understanding test experiences, you find out that when the husband drinks and smokes so much that he make them lose consciousness, sometimes he end up making the marriage becoming an abusive kind of marriage, in which the one or two occasions might just be laying, hitting the wife or something, or getting unnecessarily angry. So I don't know if such was actually managed.
It happened, but the way it happened is abusively, but just little things to just spring up the fights. He wants to beat. He wants to he must beat. So, why the beating?
Whenever it's high.
Whenever it's high. And the high is not that he's overdrunk.
He's overdrunk.
The high is not that he's taking Indian hemp or this marijuana that he will lose control. Well, after the little quarrel fight, he will become himself and he will start begging for forgiveness that he didn't know what came upon him. I said, okay.
I want to believe there have been also some favorite moments.
Very well. Funny enough, after all this quarrel or whatever, he will go very, very far. Take me out.
Wow.
Just to erase anything called anger or vexation. He go extra miles. He takes over the kitchen work because he knows I'm angry and I'm wondering why the fight. What, as a woman, you want to keep some malice too.
Yeah.
But he will try every possible means to make me smile or come back to myself. That is who he is. That is who he is. Even till his death. If not that I'm saying it, people don't believe we fight.
Wow.
People don't believe anything happened between two of us. Because outside there, if you don't show the kind of love he's showing to me, you will end up being jealous. So even when I tell people our other side, they're like, Sister Mary, are just trying to pull her legs. You that we are trying to emulate.
No.
You want to emulate your love or whatsoever. Waiting. I better keep that, Joe. Don't just fake things to us. Well, you know who I am. I don't know how to paint things. I don't know how to paint it. I take things the way they come and I say it the way I see it. So life is like that. And I've taken that. Why I took that to myself is because of my own upbringing too. My father, my mom. I'm a soldier's daughter. And we see a lot in the barracks. Transfer of aggression from office
to the house.
Even to we the children.
The children too.
So I grew up knowing all those kind of things. My family is still my family, no matter what.
Of course, yeah.
So even if I go home and tell my dad, this man is beating me, this man, I don't want to go back. This what? You don't want to do what? This humble man. Don't let people hear you. So they don't even believe there is issue between me and him. Just some people, they don't even know that he smokes. After smoking, we just put tom-tom in his mouth, so you don't even know.
You perceive it.
Put spray everywhere. So it's me that is very close to him that knows everything.
That knows everything.
So I was just like, let me take it that way. Let me just take it.
So, what special quality can you actually say that make the marriage or the relationship between you both share meaningful?
He's a
Because
kind
from what you said now, there are so many things people actually do not know out there. So it means there have been the kind of relationship that you people share. So you share together. So what special relationship is that?
The special thing there is that he doesn't know how to say I'm sorry with his mouth.
With his mouth.
But he will go and show it to you in all kind of form.
Wow.
So he's that kind of person. We go extra mile, even to the children, bring them together. Your mommy has been angry about some issues since 3 days now. And you will act drama. And there's nothing. You must fall to it. You must fall. So he's that kind of caring person. I am not the talking type, so he must try to make me to talk. We might be going out now, you say, actually it used to happen. Somebody falling into a gutter or falling in the pit or trying to have accidents is because of you. They are watching you. Am I really that beautiful that they are watching? I beg, let's be going there. So all this kind of thing, trying to keep the relationship flowing. Yeah. I feel some other men, they find it difficult going to beg their wife. Not even going to beg, yes, that ego. But how do you carry your wife along? If it's pepper soup, sometimes maybe somewhere and just call me, come. Speedily, something happened. Or sometimes we go and lie down in the hospital that is sick. Madam, your husband, he's sick, please come. It's your kissing that will make him to revive.
Get attention.
What is my kissing going to do to that again? Madam, just do it. It's on coma. Don't stop until I ask to stop kissing him. To this extent, medically. Okay. So that is who he is.
Okay.
So caring and loving.
Interesting. So is as I think as I will ask now. Now, are there things that you actually wish people knew about him?
About his character?
Maybe his character, maybe there are things people were not actually, but I think you said some.
Yes.
The fact that he smokes. I know not everybody knows about the fact that he smokes or he drinks.
Yeah.
So are there any other thing you actually also wish people knew about him?
Is this kind of, he's God-fearing. He's God-fearing. So anything that has to do with God, he doesn't joke with that. He doesn't joke with that. Or sometimes, and some kind of friends that, being nice, some people want to like come close to you, and he's this kind of person that doesn't know how to chase people away from him. So he carry everybody along and trying to, you just have to dance the way we are doing our own thing. How come must you wait? Why must you be going out every time with your wife? You are going to work every time you are going with her. You are going to church. Must you go to church with your wife? Must you go to places with your wife? Must you go to parties with your wife? You have to behave like us. You are going to party, carry your side chick. And whatsoever is like, wait till they get where my wife gets. There's the day they were just saying it among this, and I was inside. They didn't know I was listening to them, so I overheard all those things. I was like, so is that why this man used to get so he's so jealous, Because some people will like, Madam, help us with some things. And you say, it's not that thing they came for, it's you they are looking for. So, and like the way it takes me, as if I'm going to run away from him. Even if I want to travel, it's like you are not going to come back. You will start missing me right in the park. Everybody, all passengers, workers there, they are, Madam, your husband doesn't want you to travel and you are traveling.
You're traveling.
And you don't mind him. He maybe is thinking I'm going to run away, or they have told him that Benue people don't sit in husband's house. So I'm not from that area. My people, we don't go back to our father's house. Your husband's house is your house forever. So we hold on to that value and we keep it. Well, you know, some friends will just be hammering all their own people, like Akpoto people, which have overheard the system. My sister-in-law saying it that.
Okay, there's a part in Benin that call Akpoto people.
Akpoto.
Okay.
They call them.
They don't stay.
They don't stay in husband's house.
Okay.
That is, they don't have the liver to withstand challenges. Yes, they will tell you come back home if there's any problem.
Wow.
And they don't believe men should maltreat them. No, they don't believe in that. But in my own area, our women take care of the men, and it's vice versa. So it's still one wife.
Interesting.
One wife, all true.
Interesting. So I want to ask now. You speak so confident, and that is actually making me to ask this question. I want to ask, what has been your coping mechanism, as in emotionally, financially, socially? What has really been your coping mechanism? How are you able to really, carry yourself, considering the fact that you're a widow? There are several other widows out there that, in fact, with their lifestyle and the way they even do things, you are quick to detect that this one is a widow and everything. But you, I don't know if yours is quite different. So I want to ask, have you been able to cope emotionally? You've lost your husband for 20 years now. So have you been able to cope emotionally? Have you been able to cope financially?
It's not easy. It's not been easy at all. But I just took it up that it's part of life. Considering that if you have your way, you wouldn't have allowed the death to happen. That is one. Secondly, if you have your way, you yourself, you will not allow people to mess you around. You can't stop people from saying whatever they want to say. What you don't do, even right from my father's house, I don't know how to beg for assistance. I struggle to get things done by myself. I can go extra mile, work with that energy God has put in me. That's an individual. Whatever you touch will always prosper. And that has been my game. Whatever I touch, whatever I do that is good to get money, God will bless it. There are situations whereby I say, okay, let me even go and ask. And the next thing they are telling me, you came late, I don't have one story or the other. And some will extrally go, they want to go extra mile by lying down with me before they can assist. Yeah. If that is the case, I call my name the way God called me. Mary, be yourself. Go and help yourself. You can do that. And behold, it works. It works. There are times I fail with the pressure. I say, okay, let me even use. I will still be the one. Okay, no problem. Let's go. But then, at the end of it, that problem still remains.
Still remains.
For how long will you continue with this? So, no, it's not a good style. And people advising that, you're falling ill today, tomorrow is because you're not having sex. Yes. Sex is a form of exercise. Yes. But then you don't have your own to hold at hand. It means you are going to be stealing somebody else's husband.
Yeah.
Or you'll be going out with younger children that are of your own children's mates or younger brothers. And I look at it, I said, no, Mary, this is not the lifestyle you choose for yourself. So I just have to force myself. But before all this happening, the word of God has come forth. Before the death issue, I'm taking him away. Will you serve me better? I heard it live in my ear. Live. I was ministering in the church that day when I heard it. And I brought it out like a prayer point. Let it not be that it's not the voice of God I'm hearing. Please, if you are here, you're a woman, pray that your husband will not die. And we prayed. 3 good times. I went to a wake up. I heard the voice again. They will gather in your house like this very soon. I went to another place. After this is your house. Why am I the only one hearing this voice? And that is when I'm preaching. Okay, I will not go again. The 4th time, I did not go. Where I was hiding, the voice came up again. The way they are taking this picture around, that is how, because I saw them moving around. That is how they will move your husband's picture around. Will you save me wholeheartedly? I said. So it was really dawned on me that it was the voice of God. And I think, I don't know why that message. I only remembered a particular time that he was like getting angry. I was staying too long in the church. Because after ministering, I would do counseling with some people. So I was taking time. And getting home, initially there was a fight, but at the end, he took it upon himself. So it is what he wasn't the one that even told me that you have a calling. No? Sometimes we bring people. Go and, my wife used to pray for people. Go and, if you bring them home, I should pray for them. But the Holy Spirit now just said that He's going to take him away, so that I will continue His work. Right? The way it happened, glory be to God. And I always hear, don't be afraid, I am with you. If I say I came across those words in the Bible before then, I never took them serious. Or I read the Bible as if it was a literature. But it was after the incident that it was dawned on me that the message was for me. Because it kept coming, and I was thinking, maybe because of my work, I'm going to lose my job. I never took it that it's going to be my husband that was going to leave. As if one will door close, another will definitely open. So, and this voice will keep coming whenever I'm going to work in the morning. I just took it away and said, well, maybe it's my mother. And before I knew it, it happened. That very week that he died, I lost my job too. like joke.
What happened within 24 hours?
I lost my last baby and my husband.
Within 24 hours?
Within 24 hours. So, sort of like spiritual. I actually dreamt of the baby swimming, diving into
an ocean.
And as I was trying to bring her out, she was also pulling me in. I only left her and shouted. I said, you cannot pull me in. You are not my baby. And build. I woke up, I saw that the baby was actually looking at me in the middle of the night. Are you sure you are done pulling me away or something else? So I only prayed over it. For later on, after a month or so, he now came to me and told me that he saw himself being buried alive by 4 men.
How old was the baby?
The baby was just 5 months old and teething.
5 months old?
5 months old then. So I was just like, how can she have that strength to pull me in? You want to save me? It's where I came to pick her. So people were just like, it's the baby that came to take him like that, or it's the my mother-in-law that incarnated the baby and came to pick him. That was what I was hearing later on, but all I knew, she was teething. The teeth came out 28. She died 29. The father died 38. So it was like an attack. And I look at myself being in the middle. Baby, myself, husband. And the death did not take me. So the death that I don't know, and death have been seeing me, and I will show you. So why should I be afraid of the death? Rather, I remember God's word and I hold on to the God's word. So at any given challenge, I go back to the word of God and I go back to God in prayer, and He does things peacefully for me.
Was he sick before he died?
Yeah, he was having like BP, which he hid from me. It was after his death that I saw the drugs he was taking. And then the day he had stroke, when I took him to hospital, they were like, his BP was 280 over so, and then he died and came back alive. Even before that day, I think 2 days to that day, we had just a minor quarrel. He said, okay, I wanted to go to church. I said, okay, since he said, I used to stay long in church. This week I will not stay. I will not even go to church. Let me even stay. And what I used to get angry is that alcohol. He left it and went back to it. So his friends and my sister-in-law were like, how can your wife stop you from drinking alcohol? This, that. I said, it's not me, but it's good for his health. It's good for us. Alcohol is not good for him. She was the one that bought the alcohol and brought it that he must take. And that's how he went back to it again. So, just like angry over issues that way. So it was later, and I was not hearing. I wanted to dress with my black suit gown. So and I heard in my ear, he's dead but living. Who is dead but living? Don't you know that it's widows that put on black? So I threw the gown away, ran to the sitting room to check he's dead but living. Let me see him. I cited and said, what is it? I said, no, nothing. I went back. I heard that voice again, he's dead but living. I just cancelled. I said it may be evil voice. So I just prayed over it. I cancelled it. Went to work for me to come back. He came back. I was like, about 4 people fell down the road today and they died. Thank God he came to his own house. He has entered his house. I better give me food. He ate the food, relaxed. From that, relaxed. So it was as if he was fighting in the dream. The next thing I even tried to push the center table to him where he was lying on the couch in the sitting room. But his face was squeezed as if he was fighting in the dream. So let you know in case you want to turn so that his leg can relax on the table. For me to go out, that is when I heard bow on the floor. Stretching. So I just quickly ran to him, massage, take my mantle, started praying on him. He stood up. What is it? What did I raise alarm? People came. He stood up. I said, no, you must go to hospital. What I saw now, I don't like it. You must go. He said, it's okay, nothing happened to him. He's going to hospital. Even before that day, 2 days from that day, he had an accident. Yeah, I remembered. He had an accident. He didn't want to take it serious. They called him in his place of work. He's working at almost 3-4 places. He's lecturing in 2 places. His office is there. And Ikoyi, Maitu, Ojo. So all this distance is still bike. He must fly on bike all through. So on this occasion now, he fell from the bike. According to the way he described that, he held on to the bike and the bike was driving him. That the man did not know that he fell. So all his body was peeled. Go to hospital, he didn't go. So I think at that process, he had already gotten the message that he was leaving the world. Because all what he was doing then was still abnormal. My neighbors were like, your husband is taking these things somehow, but he's not caring about it. I said, that is how he is. So you don't know when he's serious, you don't know when he takes things easy. Maybe he doesn't want to bother me. That is why. So it was later he started giving me my children, birth certificate, take this, keep them, marriage certificate, keep it. Why keeping all these things? As if they told him to prepare, he's going. So it was later after his death that everything was done on me, that he just prepared his way and left. So, and I had to stay for the children.
How many kids?
Left.
Left, yeah.
Yeah, 3 of them left.
Wow.
3 of them left.
You said something that he was taking drugs.
Yes.
BP drugs.
BP drugs to suppress it. Yes.
And without telling you.
Yes, without telling me.
I got to know that he was actually taking drugs.
And that was when he died. I saw the drugs later. I said, what do you mean? This man
was actually treating something without
telling
you.
Yes. So I said, well, I don't know.
Your kids now, like you said, yeah, I mean, I heard you said marriage certificates. Your kids, are they married?
No, they are not yet married.
They're not, okay, the marriage certificate, okay, that has to
for
do
my
your own.
Yes, my own. Yes.
Okay. How old was he when he married you? When he married you, how old was he then?
He was 42 or 3.
Okay, he was 42 when you were 19.
Yeah, I was 20.
You were 20. Wow.
20 years difference.
As I begin to, how do you feel as in getting to marry to an advanced man like that, considering your age? You know, I don't know, because some will say, some women will say it was not a pleasant process, scenario to them. But I don't know, how do you feel?
He doesn't even look that age.
Okay.
He was looking younger than
his
age. He was looking younger than his age. Even when he said 40s, he too was also doubting my age, because I was bigger than my age.
You are bigger, yes.
I was very, very bigger. He was even to the point of death. The last sex we had, he was in tears when he asked me again how old I was. And I told him, I'm going to be 35 now by June. And that was March. As if they've told him, you are leaving by the end of March. So the next thing was just, he started crying. He said, why are you crying? What is the problem? He said, nothing. He kept it away. I said, well, whatever it is, are you scared of me? Don't be afraid of me. No matter the challenge, I'm already in. So I am not the type that will be jumping from one man to another, this is that. You know me for who I am. So he was in tears. As if he's going, will push me out. That was the thing I saw. You know, funny enough, that when he was hospitalized, I think the day he died in the following month. Before the day he died, the last moment we had in the hospital, he was just talking, and was like, he's sorry. He's sorry. What are you sorry about?
What are you sorry for?
We lived in 3 different locations: Zaria, Kaduna, then Lagos. What happened in Kaduna? I'm sorry. Zaria, I'm sorry. Here in Lagos, I'm sorry. What is the problem? The sorry he never said from his mouth, he said it that day. But I said, I don't hold anything against you. You know who I am. If I'm angry, I will say my mind out. And that is me. I don't hold anything against you. But that was the dream he had, that they were the rich man gave him his agbada white, sent a servant to give him. And in the process of sharing the food, he told them he can't eat their food yet. Then he has to go and collect plate from me to eat, to take their own food. I have a special plate I do use for him. So, and that was when he came back, that was the meal he ate last from home in the hospital there. He ate it very well. Since he has been ill, he doesn't eat. That day he ate very well. So he was not telling me that he didn't eat their food. I said, thank God you did not eat their food. And then I said, if I come back home, all those my friends, he's going to stop all of them. If they come, it's just water. Anybody that will not drink water in my house will never be his friend again. I should not be angry. I should not be angry. I said, really? Alcohol? Yes. He said, God is not even happy about alcohol. I said, yeah. That is why now you know that I always tell you that alcohol is not good. So he said it's only water. Now where are his friends? He's not in the hospital. I'm the only one taking care of him. No friend here with him. But these are the friends that will come and lure him out to beer parlor, serve them round, and do whatever they want to do over there.
Yeah.
But thank God for it now.
I'm meaning to ask this. Sincerely, you're very beautiful and intelligent. So are you not consciously considering remarrying?
I've thought over it at the midpoint. I said at the midpoint because even when it happened, I said, let me stay. When you build a house and a storm comes to pick up the roof, you don't abandon the main building just because the roof have gone. You stay back and look for a way to put another roof. Down. But then I look at it was two ways. Can you do it alone? Or you can manage and put something. And the little manage you put, that is the years I was like staying, okay, I'm not going to remarry. But at a point, when the children grew up, this one started going here like that. And I was left alone. There was a particular day I was sick. I was sick and turning left and right, nobody to say, how are you feeling? Suddenly the children called around 11 p.m. Mom, how are you doing? And the way I was sounding, you've not eaten. Yeah, and I just told them I'm not feeling. They are coming home. So the way both of them rushed home the following day, supposing they are in abroad, what will I do? How am I going to cope? Don't I think I should remarry? I told myself, believe me. By the time I put this to mind, temptation started coming from far and near, because I've put it in my mind. And fake people started coming in. Even to some people going to do charm on me so that I could fall for them. I will not say I didn't fall, I fell. But at a point, I pick up myself. I said, no. I've not spoken to these children about it. We've not prayed. I'm only praying on my own, which I told my pastor. And you have already started spreading. You are getting married, Joe. You are getting married. Even going to finance home to go and collect loan on my name. No, it can't work. I thought over it. I don't used to miss my camp. That very Friday I was in my camp. By the time he was calling, I said that he's in the finance home waiting for me. I said, I'm sorry, I'm already in the camp. Come and meet me there. Because God have not given me go ahead. So how come with this relationship and now finance? In fact, what I've been running away from is just what is showing itself. And I just like, how many? They came by that, I just pushed them by the wayside. It can't work. Even to the extent that you have to push your children away for me and you to stay. if that is the case, my in-laws they were like, were they scared I should leave the children for them and go and remarry? I said, no. I should leave the children for you and go and remarry. You people don't keep widows. We don't do that in my place. So. And the way this man died, he knew he was going, so he has tied those children to my leg. He has used those children to tie my leg. Sometimes I will even call, I will say, okay, I'm going. I will even pick my things that I'm going. Before I know, you go and use one rope and tie the one side of the box. As I'm pulling him, it's pulling him back. See the drama. So, yeah, I've known this man. So even to his death, I say, no. The man doesn't want me to go. So leaving him and then leaving the children like that for another person. Even though if I'm going to be married, I have to listen very well to God's voice. Yes. I have to listen to God's voice.
Because I want to believe so many people have been disturbing you. So many people have been disturbing so many men out there. So it baffles me how you cope, how you manage the whole pressure.
It was a pressure.
Just like you said, that someone was actually telling you that part of the reason why you are falling sick is because you don't have sex regular. So you should be.
Even in the hospital, funny enough, the doctors and some therapists, they're like, Madam, they are available. Or they will recommend somebody for me if I'm scared of going to a hotel with any kind of person. They said, some older widows too, they will call me and tell me the same thing. I said, okay. That was when I just have to let me deviate and then allow myself to flow. When they come to ask, maybe nobody will know. But then, even if nobody knows, your spiritual life goes down. You're offending God. And today you are with this man, tomorrow you are with this man. Another, no. I just look at you and say, no, it's not a lifestyle for a kind of person like me. It's not. So I just have to put it off totally and wait. Some have met me, let me go and lodge you somewhere. Those that are barren or they don't have their own children, keep me somewhere, then I'll have their children for them. I was just like, God.
Not to marry you and keep you somewhere.
Not to even marry me. Just cage me somewhere.
Cage you somewhere, the one side chick.
Not even side chick. Cage me, just help. Now me won't help them, they won't help me. So they want the children. So I just like, well, I don't blame you people. It's death that caused this, and God knows why. So let me know. Sometimes I will not say that I didn't fight with God. I did fight with God that he saw all this thing coming and he allowed my husband
to go.
But then he said, the grace is sufficient for you. I am with you. I've told you. Don't be afraid. And once I take it off my mind, because he said, where your treasure is, that is where your mind is. And believe, when I said I don't think of that area, people like, you want, don't you think about sex? I said, no, it is when I even put my mind there that I become sick. I don't get sick. I don't get sick. That sickness went away. Just like that. Waist pain. I don't get sick. Because for how long, how many drugs will I take? I have to tell God, and he said, you can kill the flesh. If you kill the flesh, it will go, it will listen to your voice. So I do that. And if it is exercise, they say sex is exercise. I do my exercise. I ride my bicycle.
Up today.
Not physical bicycle, exercise bicycle.
Okay, let's take a quick break. We'll come back shortly. This to your program, Couple Strength, And I'm still your host, Rod Joseph. We'll be back shortly.
This is the place where true love dwells.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Couples Tent. And we have been having a wonderful section with Miss Mary Oluwajinmi. And it has been very interesting one. I mean, she has said a lot about what it feels like to be a widow. Let's go back to our discussion. Once again, you're welcome.
Thank you so much, sir.
Really appreciate the fact that you honor our invitation, and we appreciate all you've said so far. You were actually saying something. I asked a question that's okay now. Are you still open to get married again? Peradventure, if someone comes.
Yeah, if I'm open, of course, if anybody comes now, because the children have grown and they've given me go ahead.
Oh, the children have validated.
Yeah.
Wow. Go, mommy. Go, mommy.
But
Okay.
it's not anyhow person.
Okay.
The one that wants to take me along with them. They will want to experience the love of a father again.
Yeah.
Not a selfish man that want to take the widow without the children. Because I've seen many, the widow coming in, or the children visiting their mother in their new home. The man is not comfortable with that. Or she go visiting the children, they're just like timing her. Instead of 1 week, just go for 2 days. So such relationship, I don't buy it. I think if you are in love with the mother, you should be in love with the children as well. Because what happened to the man may as well happen to you. So he didn't buy it. And if he hadn't died, you wouldn't have even seen me in another. That is myself now, any widow again to marry. So why maltreating a widow because you want to take advantage of her? I don't take that.
So, if it happens to be another widower with kids, you used to...
Same thing. It will be a family bond. There must be a family bond.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
If the love is genuine, it should be lovely.
Okay.
I've seen that working as well.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Which means you are actually open to get married again.
No problem.
Okay. So, and the children, like you said, have supported. Like, go mommy, please get married. Okay, it's interesting. In fact, I'm even happy. I'm happy to hear that. Good. So, so far so good. What can you say is the best support you've actually gotten from people ever since you lost? What can you say the best help you have actually gotten from people?
Yeah.
And your in-laws, didn't they come challenging you emotionally or physically over one or two things?
That is normal. They did that initially. They did that when they said to hand over the house property to them, and they want to sell the house. Yeah, so I was just like, I almost gave in to that, since my children were very tender.
Very tender.
And believing the way I take my brother-in-law, I take him like my husband too. So I didn't think anything negative. But it was a friend, a neighbor that just like a Yoruba man that said, Madam, don't release any property to anybody. I overheard you saying it on phone. Don't try it. That it's meant for you and your children. So that immediately I listened to him. That was when my brother-in-law became angry. I was like, making trouble out of it, you must bring it. I said, why? He said, even if it is pain, I have to submit it and submit the children and go. But I was just like, though it wasn't him, I overheard him telling somebody on phone, giving the report of the incident, and my reply back to the person on phone. So I now knew that there was somebody that was instigating him to do that. Because I even threw it back to his daughter that was not yet having an issue in her marriage. I said, supposing your husband, God forbid, he passes away, will you even wait for the burial with this kind of condition? You would have run away, Abby. And she said, God forbid. So when I threw it back, and her response made the father to like, okay, you people should leave her, let her go and stay in the house. So that was how I went back home. But then there were challenges. Because I told him, if it is assistance, try to be assisting us. I will welcome it. 6 months, a year, 3 months, anything you send to us, no problem. Because I've seen that my husband, who used to help them, is not the one that passed away. And he was the least among the family, it's their last born. So who else will I turn to? So rather I should be the one. I should just face my problem by myself. And God did it. Even if in the midst of looking for, after asking 5-10 people, 1 or 2 persons must still take this, give to me, and I will like, it is God. So God has been faithful.
God has been faithful.
Yes. I've been faithful. Even my last baby now, the father died when she was 10. She's 30 now.
Father died when
she was 10.
She was 10. Now she's 30.
So God has been faithful.
20 years, 2 decades.
They went to school.
We've tried for 20 years. And good to know that the thought of getting married again has now come. Unlike what you said, some people were actually trying to do then, making all sorts of this thing, come with all manner of lies. You know, because so many people out there, they like taking advantages of widows.
I've seen it now.
Telling you all manner of lies just to make you feel as if they actually have your interest at heart. But all they are just after, just to sleep with the person
and just walk away.
And walk away.
For how long?
For how long? Yeah, that is it. For how long?
For how long will one continue to mess around?
For how long? You've tried.
Praise God.
I say well done.
Thank you, sir.
So let me ask this very funny question, even as I'm trying to round up on this segment. When Daddy was still alive, so who was more caring between you two?
Not caring to each other. We are both caring to yourselves.
Yeah, so sometimes, you know, like say one on the past, another one.
Let me see. He was always he's doing his own part. He's doing his own part. Because he has more hands on him. So, and I would look at it that let him have his way for his family. Let it not be that since I came in, that is when he can no longer take care of them again. No. because my mother-in-law said something that when she told me that she actually thought I am that. When they told him he was getting married, so she thought I am that. Those ladies that don't stay in husband's house, they just want to take what does not belong to them. That is what she did. That is why she did what she did. But since she has seen me, no, that she's okay with me to that extent. So she was actually scared of my husband diverting his own love from her, because she too, she's a widow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who was more romantic?
Romantic, my husband. No. My husband, he really spoils me. He really spoils me.
Wow. That's good to know. And who was more organized?
It's him. He's same person. I think maybe because he's advanced. That is what I look at.
Yes. Okay, yeah. That one to follow. No. Okay. Good to know. I'm just laughing at the fact that you said he was more romantic. Because I was thinking, perhaps I mean the one that's even more romantic than he.
No.
But you just said he was more.
He's the one.
Okay, who was able to influence each other the more?
Still him. Still him. Because I am this kind of person. I went to boarding school, so all my life is follow rules. Follow the sound of the bell. Follow call. Do this, do that. I am not that type that fly about or try to do things anyhow. And he keeps saying it. You just want to stay on your own, Sha. You don't want to mingle. I don't want to offend anybody, and I don't want to I'm this kind of introvert. It's an extrovert.
Yeah.
So he's the one.
I will get angry easily.
I do.
Okay, the one that do get angry easily.
I do. Because what I don't expect, I do it. I'll just speak off for you.
Okay. I will forgive easily.
He's still him.
Him. Wow.
Yes.
God will miss you. No. From all you said, he was an interesting fellow.
Yes.
He was an interesting fellow. Again and again, may you so rest in peace.
Amen.
Okay, it's a wonderful session. Now, just in a minute, I don't know what you might want to tell any other grieving widow out there. Because there are several widows out there, so I don't know what advice you might want to give them. Just using yours as an example. And perhaps also, if there's any advice I want to also share to couples out there.
Okay. All right. Let me start from the married ones. The couples, judging from what I've said with my relationship with my husband, there is this, I come to understand 1 + 1 as 1. Your mind that is 1, you share each other, you don't hide things from yourself, even if you will hide, not the main thing like your health. Any hidden thing should not be that, it should just be a little thing that will not cause trouble later. But just be open. Be open to yourself. Love yourself the more, no matter the challenges or side problem that you see. Yes, my husband takes alcohol or cigarette, which I vow in my life I don't want to relate with people like that. Then I have to tolerate him. I have to overlook. It's not done every time, and then pray for him, which the prayer worked. I help him as well. So you love yourself. From time to time, I take what my hidden part is when we are making love. I take my authority as a woman over the man. As in, on me, I possess him. I pray for him, for open doors, for peace. And it was like the prayer works. Even when challenges, this was not what I didn't do this initially when we were having challenges, but when I started doing it, I noticed it helped. We started having peace. The family started living in peace, even with the children. My in-laws too, we are just like heaven on earth already. So that love is there. You love yourself, then you forgive immediately. You forgive immediately. If you don't forgive immediately, you'll not be able to flow. You won't be able to eat. You won't be able to pray. And maybe good things are coming, you now block it from coming. Then I look at it that some other men out there, my neighbors, they were pushing their wives to me. Go, let her show you how to do this thing. Go and meet her. I say, so it means people are looking at me and my husband too as we are now model. So if I pick it on him that he is having a challenge, people outside will not see the good side of us. So I let go many things and we look nice outside, even inside too. And then the widows outside there, yes, immediately it happens, it looks as if the world have wrapped off. But then it's a new beginning and then life continues. You just have to let go. Let go. It's painful because why is it painful? I get to understand that 1 + 1 that became 1, there will be a kind of chemistry separation. You start having the headache since that part of his body is getting rot in the grave. You must have that pain. So it's like that. So I just bear the pain and then let him go in peace. I promise to take care of the home for him and the children. Because I see like my own husband, when he was dying, he was in tears. Why was he in tears? We were making love, he was in tears. He was dying in the hospital, he was in tears. Oh, I'm leaving these people. How is she going to cope? Is she not young? Can she cope? The children, he's thinking of the future now. And myself too. So I just have to like work on myself and make life move on. Number 1, self-control. What you don't have, you don't have. So you can't force yourself to have it. The way if God says you are going to get it, you get it at his own time. It's just like you have food, you are hungry, the food is not ready. You must control that hunger. So that goes for sex too. Some people have called me in the midst of sex, having sex. They were having sex and they called me so that I'll be listening to the sound to trigger my own.
Trigger yours.
And if you should trigger that night, will I get somebody that midnight? But they don't know that it's going to hurt. They only thought they want me to like, let's see that.
See reason why you should also go and have sex.
But that moment, when that burning comes, you will have a pain. So you just have to allow the pain to burn off. Then you move on with your life. That is just it. So future brings better things. If there are widowers that want to go out with widows again, why not? They want some men, some widowers, okay, they want to go out with singles. And some like the children, how can I cope with another child again with my own child? So there is always a problem there. It's only the grace and love. Bible said, covereth all things. So with love, you can't measure the love. As you cannot measure the love, it will be going and accommodating as many as it can. That is love. That is how I feel it. That is how I see love to be. If anybody that is coming to get married, that love must be there. If that love is not there, you are married because of sentiment, it will never work.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. You've heard it. You've heard it. It has been a very wonderful episode. It has been a very wonderful time. It has been a very wonderful moment. I'm sure you've learned so much. You've learned so much. Drop any comments if you have one. Like, and don't forget to share this video. If you know there are people out there, this video could also be a blessing to. Please share. Until we come your way again next time. I'm still your host, Brother Joseph, and this is Couple Stance. Have a wonderful day.
Every heart can shine. Sit a little closer. Let the journey make sense. This is Couples Tent. Through every storm, through every change, love grows deeper. Love remains. Will every love find strength again? You're not alone. Come take a seat in the couple's tent.